Night Locker Room Show presented by Space Coast Daily, here with my guest hosts, as always, as Orville Susan and Steve Wilson. Guys, we're going to do Palm Bay at Merritt Island. This is a Friday night locker room game of the week. Have you get your guys' takes. Orville, we'll start off with you.
Friday night locker room game of the week can be heard on WMEL.com with Anthony Knockreiner and Alan Slaughter-Zinski with the call. You can also pick it up on SpaceCoastDaily.com, and should be a good one. AM 1060 WMEL will be doing it live. Again, those two guys with the call there. Steve, I would think this is the game of the week. We always have one that really stands out, and I think this one stands out. Palm Bay comes in with a 6-1 record, 3-0 in the district as they beat Space Coast last week 49-14, and that was a big district game. Mr. Do-It-All for the Palm Bay Pirates, Brian Langford Johnson's 11 carries for 192 yards and a touchdown, and he caught a TD pass from Stuart Brown for another touchdown. The Merritt Island Mustangs, they beat the Titusville Terriers on Thursday night. Steve and I went up and watched that game. Let me tell you, what a nice game. What a nice play-calling game all through for Merritt Island. Quarterback Jimmy Blanche went 13 for 13, threw a couple touchdowns. And, you know, Titusville was not expecting Merritt Island to run the ball. Merritt Island just came out and threw it down the field. And Titusville had no way to stop it. But, like I said, the quarterback for Merritt Island, 13 for 13 and 3 touchdowns. But, you know, I think Brian Langford Johnson counteracts that for the Palm Bay Pirates. Merritt Island still a little young, and I'm going to take the Palm Bay Pirates on this one.
Yes, Steve?
Yeah, like Orville said, this is this week's game of the year. We have one about every week.
Yeah.
We really do, and this is it this week. Brian Langford Johnson, you asked the question, what happened to him last week? He didn't rush for 200 yards for the first time in a month, but he was awful close to it. I mean, he's the real deal. He's as, as good as there is in Brevard County. The Mustangs, when was the last time they lost a district game? How many years ago was it?
I think it's 4 years and 2 weeks or something
at
like
least.
that. 2 games.
At least. You know, what a classic matchup. Orville mentioned we had a chance to watch Merritt Island last week. Very impressive. Batch he commands the offense. He has good speed, deceptive speed. He throws the ball well. Pratt in the backfield gives them good balance. I thought their defense played well. Obviously, they shut out Titusville, who, to be honest with you, is struggling a little bit at this point in time. But you look at the weapons Palm Bay has, offense, defense, special teams, they seem to do it all. I don't know that I would bet against Dan Burke and the Pirates this week. I hate to pick against Merritt Island because we say it every week, all they do is win. But I think the Pirates are going to be a little bit too strong. I think Orville's right. I think Brian Langford Johnson is going to be the difference.
Zach, the only thing extra I want to add to what Steve has said, Palm Bay should hope that it does not come down to a field goal, because Merritt Island has a kid named Denenberg that if he can't kick 60 yards, I'm telling you, this kid is the real deal, and he's got a couple years of high school eligibility left. He's going to be kicking them from 60 on a regular basis next year, but this kid has got a leg.
Well, he attempted a 55-yarder last Thursday, and it hit 2/3 up the uprights, and it was not wind aided. I mean, he's got a foot. I'd never heard. You listen for it. I never heard anything like that. He's only a 10th grader. The Florida high school state record is 60 yards, given the right, time and distance place. He can set the state record. He is that good. But I don't know that it'll come down to a field goal. I think it could, but I see the Pirates winning by maybe 10 or 13 points.
Well, Orville, you mentioned it first, so you're on record. Do you think this is going to be a field goal game?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Okay.
But I said Palm Bay should hope that it doesn't, because the Denenberg kid's got a leg. And like Steve said, he hit the upright at 55 yards, and it would have went into the track area before it hit the ground. That's how good he is. He was putting him through the uprights on kickoffs, and that's at the 40-yard line going in. So the kid's got a leg. No, I don't. I think Palm Bay's going to have a good opportunity here to number one, it's a revenge thing. Merritt Island put it on them last year, so they want a little revenge and give them a little taste of the stuff that they got last year.
Yeah.
So I like Palm Bay by more than a field goal.